Now this is how you start drawing the eyeball. First you start with a circle inside the middle of the eye. And then you draw the retina all around it and everything else, and then you start with the eyelashes. That's how you draw the eye.
I don't get it. If only I tried it while you were doing it so I would have an idea of what to do if I screwed up. What can I do? I know, I'll follow the steps that Mr. Bob McKeffy was doing. And that way I'll know that if I screwed up, I'll know that he will be able to help me out with it. Yeah, it works!
Okay. Usually 3 minus 7 will equal a negative number, but since it's an absolute, what is it called?
Absolute value.
Absolute value problem, it would equal a positive number. Now Mahan, I want you to try this one. 5 minus 2, absolute value. The absolute value of 2 minus 5 equals what?
Wait, I'm going to zone the teacher out and try it on my own. So if I screw up, I'll be able to ask him where I went wrong. I got it right. Yeah. All right.
Blah 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 blah.
It's so boring. History's so boring. I can't understand what the teacher's saying. I know. I'll do some pen twirly things to help me focus because teacher might find it annoying, but hey, helps me focus. So yeah, woo! I understand what he's saying. Yeah.
Because of the nuclear holocaust completely wiped out China, the U.S. and Soviet Union stopped their fighting and then took over the rest of China.
Woo!
Seconds after it's over, it's easier to edit that way.
Okay.
Okay, come on. So what book are you going to do?
What book should I do?
Do Tale of Two Cities, because that one's very hard to understand, and I know a good strategy for that.
You've got to be kidding me. I don't get this stuff. I'm going to just start doodling.
A prevalent theme in Tale of Two Cities is duels. Character duels are Charles Darnay and Sidney Carton. Donna, quit doodling in class.
But it's helping me focus.
No, it's not. You're just doodling.
No, look, see? I'm drawing stick figures. I'm drawing Darnay, and then I'm drawing the other guy, and I'm equaling them together. It helps me focus, because I'm a visual learner. I can't just write words down. It doesn't make sense. I have to draw them out.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious. It works. The reason some students need to doodle while they are learning their stuff is because they are visual learners. Visual learners, when they're learning stuff with words, they can't totally grasp what's understanding the concept, so they need to start doodling out what they're learning, because when they refer back to it later, it makes more sense to them. Today, we're going to be discussing what slant means. Does anyone know the acronym for slant? Well, then I guess we're going to have to learn it. The S stands for sit up. Mr. Harrington? Thank you. The L stands for lean forward. The A stands for ask questions.
What does the N stand for?
The N stands for nodding, means paying attention to the teacher. And does anyone know what the T stands for?
Take notes.
Good, Mr. Harrington. Just get that pen and paper together. Start taking notes on what slant means. what you can do before you start class or something is you can go up to your teacher and ask them if you can record their lectures, because sometimes I know for me, I have trouble when I get home. I completely forgot what the teacher said, even if I wrote the notes down. So just make sure you go to talk to the teacher, make sure they trust you, that you're not texting or anything. You be completely honest with them and just say, hey, I need to record your lectures. Most teachers would not say no to that.
Go.
Bob, I have a good question.
Yes, Tommy.
I was just asking if there's any chance, see, when I take the notes while you're giving your lectures and I get home, I'm not remembering or really understanding what I wrote. So I was just wondering if maybe during class I could pull out my cell phone and record your lectures. I promise I'm not texting or anything. You can completely trust me. It's just if I bring a tape recorder or if I forget, if I can use my phone to record your lectures.
Sure.
Thank you.
Following passage comes from the opening of the Pupil in 1891. The story by Henry James. Read the passage carefully, then write an essay in which you analyze the author's depiction of the three characters and the relationship among them. Pay particular attention to tone